Good morning, world. Happy Monday to you all. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor and all that other good stuff because I'm grateful. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful I'm starting another week. I'm grateful for another great weekend that I had. Amazing times. We're living in amazing times, incredible times. They say it's the end of times, but I think that's a way to keep you unconfident. And there's a lot of things that keep you from moving forward that are instilled in you by the media, by perspective, by society. And I want you to let all that shit go, man. Fuck all that, man. There's plenty of opportunity and life left in you, in all of us. So stop thinking it's like it's the end of days, the end of times. Man, shit always been horrible. Shit has always been fucking drastic and unsafe and scary and there's always been diseases and death and murder and all that other stuff. So looking at that like our limitation, looking at that like there's no hope, looking at that and allowing that to keep us dormant and stagnant and still is not cool. Fuck all that shit, man. Whatever you have to believe to keep you going, to keep you progressing, to make you want to get up and put in some effort in every day, man, believe that. Choose that. Don't choose that stagnant shit. Like I said, man, don't choose that depression. Man, I don't give a fuck how you feel. Alright, I'm just gonna say that. I don't give a fuck about your bad childhood. I don't give a fuck about your fucked up parents. I don't give a fuck about the drugs that were in your household when you were young. I don't give a fuck about the poverty. What I give a fuck about is what are you gonna do now? And I had to ask myself that because I had all those things to deal with. And all those were limiting beliefs. All those were shit that was going to keep me in a box forever if I didn't break up out that excuse bullshit. Like, that wasn't an excuse to keep me not progressing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever want you to use your childhood, your past, your failed relationships, your mistakes, your failures, or any of that as a reason or an excuse why you can't do better and move forward and have everything you ever wanted out of life. All right? But now, it's a happy Monday for everybody. For everybody who hates Mondays, man, fuck y'all, because Monday's a great day. Just like any other day, they're all great because you can make anything happen on any one of these days. Monday, the day, can be the day that you become a millionaire. Monday could be the day you find love. Monday could be the day that you have everything handed to you in life. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why hate Mondays? Why hate Mondays? I love Mondays. But I guess one thing I wanted to discuss today, since it's on everybody's minds, it's on everybody's timeline for sure, and that is the slap heard round the world. The slap heard round the world. Now, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch any award shows. I don't give a fuck. That's their standards. That shit ain't even our standards. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even watch the Oscars, the Emmys, the motherfucking Grammys, Music Choice. I don't watch none of that shit. I don't care. Unless I'm part of the program, unless I'm invited, unless I got friends there making money, okay. But if I have nothing to do with the shit, I'm not a spectator. I'm sorry. I don't watch sports because I don't like not doing shit. I don't like watching. I'm not a watcher. I'm a doer. But I heard the slap last night. I heard the slap of Will Smith hitting Chris Rock in the face last night. Now, where did I hear it? Since I didn't watch the shit, I definitely watch my timeline. I watch YouTube. I watch everything on demand. And I demanded to see that shit. And what do y'all think? I'm about to give my opinion on that whole shit, and I think it was important enough because it happened on, I guess, one of the most televised award shows, one of the biggest award shows, the fucking Oscars. This shit happened at the Oscars, and so I think it's on a lot of people's minds, and I want to tap into people's minds because, you know, we all have some sense of what's going on around us, and I know that's pretty much on everybody's thought process, and everybody has a judgment. I think everybody is split down the middle. Our community, other communities, I think everything is split down the middle on how we should feel about this. Some people are praising Will, like, man, great guy, man, protects his family, protected his wife, stood up for her. Some people's like, man, he's a sucker. He shouldn't have got up. He took that too far. And what is right? You know, which opinion is right? What is really? What did we really watch last night? You know, what did we see? You know, what did all that represent? Some people say, was that staged, you know, because he had the perfect little speech for winning Best Actor afterwards, you know, very emotional. Got to speak on King Richard, got more pub for the film and for his awards. So some people thought it was staged because it was like the perfect opportunity. Some people felt sorry for him. They was consoling him and not the guy who got the shit slapped out of him. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What happened? You know, was there something we all missed besides that weak-ass G.I. Jane joke? Was there something else that was said? Now we're getting into my opinion. There was so much that Will and Jada have been going through over the past few years in the media and in the public eye and in their relationship and whatnot. There was so many things that Chris could have really got on. You know what I'm saying? There were so many issues that Chris could have got entangled with in his jokes on Jada and Will. You know, he could have went for the jugular. He could have said anything about these two. But he went with a G.I. Jane joke because Jada was bald-headed last night. And, you know, I don't think everybody was aware of her condition or whatever she has that, you know, made her shave her head. But that doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? The point was what he said warrant of a slap in the face. Did he deserve to get assaulted and battered? He didn't get assaulted, he got battered, because Will didn't threaten him. Threatening is assault. Putting your hands on someone physically, that's battery. So he was battered on international TV, damn near, last night in front of everybody. And like I said, I personally, to be honest, I think Will had something to prove. I don't know what. You know, I don't know if it's because all the other shit in the media, the negativity, their bizarre relationship they have with each other. I have no idea, but I do think, and I do strongly believe wholeheartedly that Will had something to prove, and he took that moment to express that. You know, he capitalized off that moment in proving whatever he wanted to prove, whatever he was trying to prove. And it's funny because he laughed at the joke. If y'all didn't see, Will laughed at the joke. The shit was funny to him at first until it wasn't funny to Jada, you know, and then he got up. So what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts? What do you think he went too far? Another question on the top of my head: would he have gotten away with that shit if the comedian was white? If it wasn't Chris Rock, if it was Kid Rock up there, you know what I'm saying? Would that have been well received? You know, would the Academy have shut him down right there? Would they have not given him his award? Would they have pressed charges on him? Would the police have been there and showed up? You know, honestly, do you think Will would have made it to accept his award? Or would he have gotten arrested or at least charged or something between that time he slapped that guy and got his award? If the guy was white and wasn't Chris Rock, would Will have gotten away with that? Would it have been a bigger thing? Would Will have even done it? Would Will have slapped the shit out of some white boy who said the same joke? You know, I don't know. I definitely don't know. I can't say I do. I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that plays a part in what happened last night. I do think that in my humble perspective, in my humble opinion, I do think that was a little bit of buffoonery. You know, I do think there was a little coonery in that just because you have ignorant niggas on the Oscars doing ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it perpetuates the violence in our community. It perpetuates the abuse, the self-hate. What do you think? You know, do you think it was worth standing up for? Do you think he was really standing up for Jada? Do you think that was what his true intentions were. Was there something that represented? Like I said, did he have something to prove and just using that as the moment to prove it? Because like I said, Chris could have said he's a pretty good comedian. He could have said some hurtful and hateful shit about them two. You know what I'm saying? And also, did Chris so restraint? You know, he didn't have anything negative to say. He didn't go deeper. He didn't rip Will and Jada right there when he had the chance to. You know what I'm saying? He had his hands behind his back. They never pretty much left behind his back. You know, he never was aggressive. And I know it was a surprise. It was a shock. He was shocked. All the jokes that were after that didn't even mean shit. Motherfuckers didn't laugh at nothing after that. Everybody was shocked. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that? What do you think that represented in our country, in our time, in our society, in the world? What did that represent? You know, I look at it as a sad moment. You know, it definitely wasn't positive by no means. I definitely don't think Will really defended Jada's honor like that. I think he may have drawn more attention to that issue because of that. Now nobody would ever forget that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have forgot a weak-ass G.I. Jane joke when Jada was bald. You know what I'm saying? She gonna go here, nobody's gonna think about the shit again. But now nobody will ever forget that. You know, so what part of that was positive? If any, you know? If any. And what part of that do you agree with? You know, if you have any opinions, any comments on that shit, let me know. Because, yeah, I usually don't talk about current events like that, you know? But I know it's on everybody's minds. I know everybody's thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. It was interesting, to say the least. It made for good entertainment. You know, it made for ratings. You know, they say the Oscars, nobody really cares about them. The value of an Oscar has gone down, you know, especially with the emergence of Netflix and all these on-demand films that really don't get the same praise as a major released film. So I think, you know, was it staged? You know what I'm saying? Was it for ratings? Did Will want to go out with a bang? Did he want, you know what I'm saying? What was that about? And is anybody consoling Chris? You know what I'm saying? Is anybody consoling Chris? Did somebody even give this motherfucker an ice pack or something? You know what I'm saying? I see Denzel and Tyler and all of them hugging and embracing Will. And if anything, I think they was embracing him for the hell he could catch because of this. You know, the backlash. But it was amazing that there was no backlash on the episode last night or on the Oscars. It seemed like there was no backlash on Will for what he did. And like I said, I don't agree with him. I know that we're supposed to protect our families, but was your family really in jeopardy? If somebody call you a name, if somebody talk about your mama, is that worth getting physical? Can somebody really push your buttons and control you like that? Because that's control. If somebody can make you get up and make you catch a case or make you step out your character or make you get physical, man, somebody else is in control of you, and that is horrible. That is an extreme loss of power and loss of control and loss of self-control. That is dangerous. So what did he really show? What did he represent? What did he lead? You know what I'm saying? If he was leading by example, if he wanted to be a role model or a protector, like what did he really protect? Did he put a bunch of people in jeopardy because they now think that's okay? You know what I'm saying? You bring your girl to a comedian show and he goes up there and he does his thing and he gets on your girl's dress. You supposed to go up there and sock him? You know what I'm saying? Now Will, he has caliber, he has influence, he's very funny, he has a great personality. Is there any other way that he could have got back at Chris that was within the realm of comedy or entertainment, or was that warrant for him to totally leave entertainment and get into the streets, so to speak? And he really didn't. It wasn't street by no means. Motherfuckers was in a tuxedo at the Oscars. There was nothing hood about what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing hood about what Will did, to me, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I saw someone who had something to prove. That's really what I think. That's really what my honest opinion is. This brother had something to prove, and he took that moment to do it. What do you guys think, man? Let me know, man. Leave a comment, drop your feedback, man. What do you guys think about the slap heard around the world? What do you think about what Jada is thinking right now? You know, is Jada cool with it? Do you think she rooted that shit on? I kind of think so. You know, I think she enjoyed that a little bit, you know, because I think her feelings got a little hurt. She was a little sensitive with that weak-ass joke, and it was a weak-ass joke. You know, Chris is funny, and I'm not knocking the joke. Like, he didn't go for no jugular. That was all surface-level comedy bullshit. He was out there bullshitting, getting the crowd involved while he did his thing. And yeah, I think like did Will take it too far? You know, is there anything else he could have done? You know. Anyway, let me know. Drop your thoughts. Drop your questions. Drop your comments. And I just wanted to bring that up, man. That was on my mind. You know, because it's on everybody's mind. I know we all watched that shit 1,000 times. You know, we winded and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we all saw it. But yeah, man. What did that represent to you? What do you think about that? Anyway, besides that, man, we have a great weekend. Last week of March, 2022 is just flying by. In about 3 weeks, I will be heading to Vegas for my wedding getaway. Yes, man, I know I drop a little information every now and then. You know, I ain't really went big with an announcement because, you know, I really don't give a fuck what people think, man. I love my girl, and what we do is our business, and the closest people to us are aware of what we're doing, and they're all invited. So me and the crew and the squad and some family members are all going out to Vegas 3 weeks from today. Well, at least me and my girl are. Everybody else is going to meet us there that Wednesday. And we're going to, I wouldn't say elope, because elope is something you do without people, and you just run off and do it. So I guess we're running off and really having a flash wedding. You know, we didn't want to spend too much money, too much time. We didn't want it to be a job. We didn't want this shit to be unpleasant. We really wanted it to be our day. We wanted it to be fun. We wanted everybody coming to have fun. We didn't want a long-ass ceremony. So it's going to be the shortest ceremony ever, but the longest wedding you ever go to. It's going to be 4 days long. I mean, we're going to see the Jabberwockies. We're going to Meow Wolf. We already got tickets to a bunch of stuff, and we're going to have a ball. And that's what it's about, man. Your wedding is supposed to be fun for you. It's supposed to be a memorable moment for you. I don't give a shit about guests and all that. I mean, I didn't want our day to be about everybody else having enough food, having enough seats, the decorate. Nigga, fuck all that. This is about us. It's about our enjoyment, our happiness, our life, and we're gonna celebrate that union our way. And we want other people to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I mean, congratulations on Elvira Guzman's wedding yesterday, man. I wish I would have went. I know it was incredible. I knew it was going to be incredible. It was the only reason why I really wanted to go. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't care for weddings. I don't care to go. I mean, I never raised my hand and volunteered to go to a wedding. But Elvira, I know she had an incredible experience. I know her wedding was like a party at Jamie Foxx's house. You know what I'm saying? Her wedding was very upscale, elegant, gift bags. People walked away with gifts. So I know it was incredible. I know it was an amazing experience. I know she's going to have an incredible life with her new man. And I'm proud of her. Congratulations, Elvira, on your everything you do. You're a boss. You know what I'm saying? On your books, your career, your house, definitely your new husband, man. He seems like a great guy who knows how to do a lot of impressive shit. You know what I'm saying? Just opened up his office, and I know he's the man where he's from. And yeah, definitely equally yoked. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of him. And I wish you guys, the best in the world. So yeah, I hope to gain that union myself. And I love my girl because she calls me on my shit. Yet she is so supportive, always there. She doesn't just call me on my shit to point the bullshit out. She wants to help. You know what I'm saying? She genuinely wants to be an addition to my life. Because I'm happy by myself. You know, after my last relationship, it was very toxic. It was abusive. I mean, this bitch was crazy. You know, so I was very reluctant to be in another relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be honest, if anybody makes you feel happier being by yourself, that is a toxic relationship. And I have never felt so happy to be by myself after ditching this fucking broad. You know, I mean, I caught cases. I lost volunteer positions. I had to, I resigned from the commission, all over this toxic relationship. So there's no limit to how bad you can do with a horrible person by your side. And I think that's what we have to understand about relationships. It's very important that you can only do so bad by yourself. You can only do so wrong. You can only lose so much by yourself. But when you're with somebody, that loss, that doing bad, that crisis shit, it's unlimited. It's unlimited. There is no limit to how bad shit can get when you have help. So if there's anybody in this world, anybody in your life, anybody that's helping you do bad, cut them off right now. Cut them the fuck off right now. Right now. Right now. Because like I said, it's a very dangerous thing. It's horrible. It's not safe. It's a liability. It's all, everything negative. So if you're with somebody that, like I said, is prone to make whatever you got going on worse, leave them alone. Because like I said, anybody you add to your life, anybody you marry, anybody you choose to be with should enhance your life some way. And not because they want to, but because of who they already are. Just my girl being who she is enhances my life. You know, it brings joy and happiness. Like, she makes me happy she's there. Like, every time I'm with her, because, sometimes I get the cold feet. I think, like, damn, marriage, that shit's scary. You know what I'm saying? And I do have, doubts, not of her, but of marriage itself. But every time I'm with her, all those doubts go out, go out the way, go out the window. It's like, ooh, I can't wait to do this, And we were supposed to get married on her birthday, but since I had that brain surgery and I got out the hospital, I'm like, man, fuck this. We're gonna get married earlier, because I definitely want to go to Vegas. I want to have fun. I want all that enjoyment, but the only thing to make that even better is to make that woman my wife and mine forever. So to speak, as much as mine can be. You know what I'm saying? Because it still doesn't change that we're still individuals. Anything can still happen. We can still split it up, but it does solidify that commitment. And for business and all those other things, it's important, because, like, you don't want to be like DMX baby mama. They was together in every sense of the phrase, but because they didn't have that paperwork, because they didn't have marriage, that paperwork, things got real messy when he passed. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't really get what she deserved to take care of. I know their kids are probably grown or whatever, but she didn't get what she deserved and what she needed to continue to take care of his family and his legacy. And I don't think he really wanted that, but the absence of marriage and that next level of taking care of business created that issue, and I don't want that issue. Whatever happens to me, I want my baby to be able to take care of business, act in my absence, and the cool thing is she's actually capable of doing so. She's capable of making decisions. She's capable of making moves. She's capable of thinking, and her thought process is very aligned with mine. You know what I'm saying? We have totally different upbringings, totally different experiences, but we click on so much shit. We think alike on so much shit, and I think that's like me and the people I care about most. It's like, it doesn't matter what we've been through, no matter what our history was, but we have very similar thoughts and thought processes and understandings, and I appreciate that, because I think I think correctly, to be honest. I'm not just saying that to boast or brag, but I think I know what's up. I think I get it. I think I'm woke, so to speak. I don't think I'm naive, so I appreciate that about my girl. You can't get over on her. It reminds me of Ice-T and Coco. When Ice-T's around and running the business, man, the homies love it and all that shit. And he runs it to a T and all that. To a T. Anyway, but when he's out of town, Coco's in charge. When he's not available, man, Coco's running shit. And everybody hates when Coco runs shit, because Coco runs shit harder than Ice-T. Coco is more strict with everything, because she follows, to the letter what to do. Ice-T could be lenient. It's his shit. It's his brand. It's his business. His career. So he can use a lot more judgment call. But when Coco's running his shit, ain't no judgment call. No. This motherfucker said put here. He put no. So no. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I have now. And I'm appreciative of that. I'm grateful of everything that I have right now. Like I said, man, there was a long time where I wasn't grateful for shit. There was a long time where I just looked at everything negative that was in my life. My negative childhood, my negative upbringing, the cancer I was born with, the poverty I was born into, the drugs in my household. I could only see all the negative in my life. I couldn't see the positive. There was nothing I was really grateful for because I couldn't see past all the things that I had to deal with. I couldn't see past all the barriers and all the drama that was just all in my face. But once I saw past that, once I saw beyond that, once I you know how you stand on something, you get a better view, like you climb a tree and you can see more. It was like that, I climbed something in my life that allowed me to see past the bullshit and see everything that was still an opportunity to me. Everything that I could still make happen, everything that I could still gain. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to see it. And I think that's the point of the show. That's the point of the life of a boss. That's the point of everything I do, is for others to see that there is opportunity out there. And the opportunity is bigger and more and greater than all the bullshit you ever went through combined. Seriously, I don't give a fuck what you've been through. I don't give a fuck if you lost a limb, if you lost a lung. It doesn't fucking matter. There is still incredible things in life that can, I'm not going to say fill that void, but can overflow that void. And it's hard to think of. It's hard to imagine until you're in that situation. It's just like if you think of like, damn, if I lost my right arm, how would I ever be happy? How would I ever enjoy life again? And the crazy, weird thing is that you can. That it's possible. That there are so many people out there with so many different ailments living their best fucking life. So for you to not have to deal with certain things, man, be appreciative, be grateful, be thankful. And use that grateful and that appreciation and that gratitude to propel you to the next level. Because that's what it does. Gratitude is a tool. When you appreciate the situation you're in, you understand how to use it. You see your situation as an advantage. That's what appreciation is. It's like I'm better with it than without it. That's appreciation. And I'm better with it. Why? That's the advantage. The why is the advantage. Well, I'm better with somebody that I love. Why? Because now that I know I have somebody in my corner, I'm not worried about that. I'm not thinking about other women and getting with people. I'm not having to go with you thinking like a single person and have to like plot and plan how am I gonna get this girl? How am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? So there's advantages to appreciating what you have.